Good evening, everybody. It's Chris the BSC, and welcome to a very special live stream tonight where we are going to be talking about and watching the stream from the first day of Sideshow Con, which is really exciting. I want to thank the 97 people already in the chat. That's fantastic. Thank you guys so very much. And I do want to apologize right off the bat because before the show even started, I froze 3 times, and so that's not a good sign. So anyway, I am praying that I don't freeze too much tonight. So anyway, I do want to welcome our guests this evening. With us, as always, Dan Default from Wayne Manor North is here.
Hey, everybody. It's great to be here. Looking forward to this little chat tonight. This is awesome.
Thanks for being here, sir. And right down here, I sprung this on him like seconds ago. This is Matt T, who joining us once again. Hey, Matt.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me. Good to be here again.
Glad to have you here, sir. Your collection is looking awesome in the background.
Thank you.
Awesome. And last but not least, tonight we have Mr. Eric B in the house with a new top secret location. I like it.
It's the top secret opposite side of my room, switching up because there's a whole bunch of boxes on the other side. So
I hear that, and I love to see that third scale you got back there.
Yep, that's where it's currently located. The Jimenez Joker will eventually take its place once that comes out. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
enjoying it for now.
That's real. I cannot wait to see more third scale pieces in your collection. That's for sure. So basically, we don't know what's going to happen tonight. This is a wild card because in years past, Sideshow has done booth tours. The last couple of years, actually, because of worldwide events, they did booth tours. The first one, not so good. Last year, I thought was actually pretty decent. A lot of new reveals. And a lot of premium formats, a lot of figures were shown for the very first time, so that's exciting. Today, they're calling it like a desk tour or a desk show. And on their site, it says they're doing reveals and giveaways and things like that. So basically, I'm just going to live stream the event, and it's just like a hangout like we've done before when we've done like the next level events and things like that. So, and thanks everybody that's joined us for all those shows. And so, I don't even know if there'll be a tour or if they're just going to do stuff at the desk. Again, did that name throw you guys at all?
Yeah, it's going to be a tour of the desk we're going to see. I think.
Yeah. It's like, here's our desk and let's bring in the next item up for bids. I don't know how it's going to go. So anyway, it'll be real interesting to see. Anyway, I want to say hello to some folks real quick before the show gets started. Looks like it gets started in about 5 minutes. So I'm just going to say hello to everybody real quick. Hey, Mike. Hey, Dylan Hicks. Ryan is in the house. We got Dark Ranger 7. Kevin's here. We got Captain Trenchcoat. Jason Ludwig. Vane 21 is here. Chris and Logan. Paula is here. Brother Jaka. We got Din in the house. We got Stanley, Optimus. Thank you. So many members are here. Leo is here. We got Julia Rose in the house. Hey, Julia. Kevin. Let's see. I guess hello to Optimus. Bats in the Belfry, another member. Thank you guys so very much. Jay is here. Hello to you. Lynn is here. I hope Sideshow knocks it out of the park tonight. And again, this is a week. What is it? A full week and a couple days, right?
Yeah.
So it's a pretty long event. I don't know if they're going to do daily reveals or not. Ramey's in the house. We got Jigs. Matthew, what's up to you? Laughing Viking is here. Hello. Jedi Joker, Statue Doctor, Vinny Vogel, Conehead Collectibles in the house. Ryan A. We got Domain. Hope I said that right. Domain. Bat Beast. Denisa, DJ, the Freezing Statue Collector. Yeah, hopefully not too many more times tonight. Jonas, Manuel, Django. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate it. So the show will be starting in a few minutes. Obviously, we did see a couple of things today, and I don't know if that's what they're going to show at the desk or not. But we obviously saw a Joker reveal today. We also saw a Boba Fett life-size bust fresh out of the Sarlacc pit. And we also saw a great piece from Olivia, which is a great pinup artist. She's been famous for a really long time with all of her work. I think I don't know, did she get started with like Playboy magazine and then kind of just went from there? I know she had a lot of stuff in that, just tons of pinups. But I know she's going to be at the Tweeterhead booth this year. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I don't know very much about that piece, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Anything you guys would love to see them do during the show? Like, is there anything that you would like to see from Sideshow Con?
I'd love to see them surprise us. You know, no surprise really that they released another Joker, right? I'd love to see them surprise us. So,
how about you, Eric?
I feel like the Joker was the surprise for today, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's a good start, you know,
for sure.
a DC piece. It's a good looking statue. So, definitely off to a good start. So,
well, and that's
they have more goodies for us for the rest of the week. Yeah.
And that's the main thing is that I have heard from a lot of people saying Joker's great, but we're jokered out. I heard a ton of collectors say Joker's great, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to get it because we don't need another Joker.
I feel like the fact that they're back at San Diego Comic-Con this year, that we're going to maybe hopefully see more pieces this year and back to the old Sideshow, you know, before the pandemic and all that.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. And I hope they've been planning for that. And at the same time, I hope that it's not just everything that we see at Sideshow Con. I hope there's also some new surprises there as well, which I kind of wonder if it'll just be everything we see this week at the show. I don't know. What do you guys think?
It would be nice. We were, talking earlier. They might not be at New York Comic Con, so it's like, all right. Well, they're doing San Diego, but they're not going to do New York. So maybe are they going to have a lot to display, or are they not going to have a lot to display? So see what happens. Hopefully, they have a lot of cool statues to put out and make some collectors happy this year.
Matt, anything you'd like to see?
I'm going with low expectations. Kind of just hoping for something new. I know I was kind of shocked last week they showed us the Miles Morales out of nowhere early.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. They were dropping statues pre-con.
Yeah, that was real interesting that they did it that early. What do you think of that piece?
I'm not a fan of the forced perspective bases they're going with, but I think it's kind of interesting, and I like the idea that they are keeping it consistent, doing Miles and Gwen together. And I hope they do traditional Spider-Man the same way at that point, just to kind of make it a good trio.
Yeah. I wonder how well these have sold, because I have not heard a lot of positive opinions about the forced perspective, but like even the new Psylocke had a forced perspective base as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's not part of that line, so I thought that was interesting.
It'd be interesting if we finally get all the DC pieces we wanted this year, and they had forced perspective bases on them, and we just didn't like the bases.
Oh, finally get a Penguin premium format, and there'll be like little tiny penguins in the background, and make it look like it's back in the distance.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you guys can see the screen, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So we're just waiting on Sideshow. It is after 7, but they might be having the same issues that I had before the show. So hopefully. They will get started here in just a minute, but let me know in the chat what you guys would like to see from Sideshow Con. Like, what are you looking forward to? I can't see the screen, guys. If you guys want to read those, as they come in, if there's anything interesting.
Michael Diehl saying Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan premium format.
Could see that.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I think anything Obi-Wan related would be popular.
Well, there we go.
All right.
No, I'm red vine free.
Well, so there's no booth.
Yeah, they're home.
Wow, they are home.
Hello, everyone.
Or are they going to tap into San Diego Comic-Con's? Is San Diego Comic-Con happening right now or no?
No.
No. Okay.
No, it's not for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well, this is interesting.
Well, we got some nice old statues in the background there.
Yes, they do. See my Killer Croc back there.
can soft, like, you know, like some people now soft launch their boyfriends. We soft launched Sideshow Con with some of the groups. So it's a big incentive to join some of the groups. There have already been some incredible giveaways, some incredible content going on. But this is for all of you, for the people, by the people. Welcome to Sideshow Con Day 1 for your official kickoff.
Yes. Just, you know, we're going to be coming to you. Oh, I'm Autumn. Hi. If you are new, welcome. Make everybody else in the chat, please move over. Give them, put down a corporate square for them. Give them their graham crackers, their chocolate milk. There's room for everybody. We are going to be coming to you live every day between now and the end of San Diego Comic-Con. That's toward 5 o'clock every single day. And between now and the 19th, we're going to be doing a daily wrap-up for you, letting you know everything that happened today and what to expect tomorrow.
Another more digestible way to put that on is there will be a live show at 5 p.m. today, all the way, according to my calendar here, that's got its way to Rock Thompson, until the 24th.
You make it sound like there's a 5 p.m. live stream that starts now and is continuous until the 24th.
That's what Rob told me is happening.
So that's telling me that they'll do 5 o'clock live streams from San Diego Comic-Con then.
Yeah, when's this happening? Like, it's starting today, so
today through the end of San Diego Comic-Con. So they will do live streams from their booth.
Those shows are longer. We'll be live from the con floor. Oh man, it's incredible. So
we're gonna have con videos to show you. All kinds of stuff.
We are starting today. We are moonwalking to San Diego Comic-Con.
How we are.
So
how's that happen? That they're set up already or something?
Now until then, and there's so much to cover.
I don't think so. I think they're just gonna talk
they're
about
talking, it sounds like they're
and actually do booth tours. So I don't think we're going to see a booth tour like they did before. I think Sideshow or San Diego Comic-Con will be their booth tour, and these will basically just be previews. These will be daily reveals.
Brand new stuff you haven't seen before, and it's stuff that's going to be at the booth. So by the time we get to San Diego Comic-Con, you guys are all going to see already all the cool stuff that's going to be at the booth. So you guys are here, you're going to be in the know. And today, we not only dropped the new previews, but all the con exclusives. And there were so many con exclusives. I think they call it stacks on stacks of con exclusives.
Or in this circle, snacks on snacks, everyone.
Ooh, I like snacks.
We'd be snacking. So, and before we let Autumn roll into exactly what all of those con exclusives are, welcome everyone. We are Sideshow. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, because every time you guys do hit the notification bell and you like it, we get another minute of sleep. And maybe we'll get up to a full 45 minutes like it. So, Autumn, without further ado, did we have any exclusives that I think? Any?
We had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. Okay, there was 8. There were 8 of them.
Oh, okay.
8 con exclusives dropped today.
Some hot toy items.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited to get into this. There are some really cool things. We have got Rob backstage. Hey, Rob, back there. He's going to be pulling up all this stuff as we go. So we're going to start off with the Kevin Smith Guru Designer Collectible statue for Unruly.
So the things that they're going to talk about here are all things that went up for pre-order today.
Okay.
And they are some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. 3 of them were hot toys. Including that new kind of silver Iron Man. And it was like a comic book version. I'm trying to think of what else there was. There was that Neo Hot Toys. You think what the other one was?
Not sure. I wasn't around today to even watch it.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Just any of these exclusives. They are not open to the public, only to people who have registered. Once we get to San Diego
Hot Toys usually do pretty well though, right? Those are usually pretty popular.
Yeah, I think that they're pretty popular. The 1 or 2 of them, I think one of them went up for pre-order even last week.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Not 1.
Yeah.
Not 2.
Not 2. Not 3.
We're not going to do the whole thing.
Dan, are you getting your Kevin Smith exclusive?
I'm going to get 2.
Okay.
Yeah, bookend Kevin Smith exclusive.
That's right.
not even sure what I'm looking at. What is he holding in his hand?
I think that's blunt. I
The,
think megaphone.
What's the left or like the left side of the screen? That hand under the microphone. Is that like a lightsaber or something?
This right here.
Yeah.
It might be. It looks like it's a lightsaber or a inhaler, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this was the Boba Fett. This was the Hot Toys exclusive.
I don't know how effective this graphic is that they're using.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Interesting approach.
Instead of using like with the cool backgrounds and stuff.
Well, I think it'd be great if they just put, even if they centered a picture between the two of them or something that, was well lit on a plain background so we could actually see the piece.
Yeah, it's pretty dark in this image.
Yeah.
I think this is like a battle Boba Fett.
I mean, it looks like a cool figure potentially.
Yeah, I mean, and I've seen the pre-order photos. They're all real good.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and honestly, again, you can only purchase this.
And the crazy thing is, these are already shipping, and they all have free U.S. shipping.
They all have free U.S. shipping?
They do.
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was pretty neat, and I just noticed they were already shipping, so I thought that was cool. Or at least you can buy it, or it's ready to ship now. I don't know if it'll ship tomorrow, but I think there's that couple day delay they have now.
All right, next we have near and dear to my heart, the Bumblebee, but this is the gold edition, 530.
Yeah, I know, I love him.
Look at him.
Already, I
I have my other one over here.
I know. I'm surprised he wasn't like right there with you.
Okay, hold on.
There it is. Yeah, he is great. Go to side.co/. Bumblebee.
Uh-huh.
Check it out.
Well, I guess we know now why they're calling it like a desk show.
Yeah. The home show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the statue, but they're still showing this terrible graphic.
Yeah.
So cool. All right. Okay, here we go. Next up, we have got the Loki Infinity Saga 1/10 scale statue by Iron Studios. This thing is so
Did they just say 1/6 scale by Iron Studios?
No, this is 1/10.
Oh, it is 1/10. Okay.
Uh,
Oh, there it is, right on the screen.
yeah, I've got these photos ready for Wednesday's Rogues Gallery show. It's a fairly sizable piece.
big piece. Yeah.
The throne, and they had an X-Man piece that's also they're going to show.
You mean Gotti?
Like Board Cube 1 and 2's comment. It feels like we're watching the Home Shopping Network right now.
Board Cube 1 of 2. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Not exactly what we were expecting.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But not to sound negative. I'm trying not to be negative.
Yeah. I wish the image was a little bit higher quality so you can see it better. What the piece they're trying to show.
I think that they were trying to so you could still see the host, but I think they would have been better off just showing the whole photo.
Chris, we got a lot of people in the chat saying that they having a hard time. I think they're trying to listen to the stream. Is
You
there
want me
a
to
way-
turn it up?
Yeah.
It's got like a Mordor, Fields of Pelennor type base. It's so cool. I want it.
Love it.
We have one that we had at the studio because we
Yeah.
have to.
You saw
and
it?
I wanted to steal it.
That looks cool.
Want it? Well, for only $200 and free U.S. shipping, you can get it. All right. Next up, we have got
It's a pretty big piece
the
too.
Wonder Twins 10th scale statue by Iron Studios.
We legally have
Form of, wait, I can do it. Wait, form of people who stay on the rails.
It's pretty impressive.
All right.
This is only $265. I am so excited to finally be able to announce this because I've seen it. I've seen it in the spreadsheets. I knew it was coming. Very excited. Here, I've got right here. Wait, can you see him?
Oh, is it Zan?
Are you guys watching? Chris, you're not watching The Boys,
I'm very
right?
excited about this piece. It's only
What'd you say, Dan?
You're not watching The Boys, right?
Watching The Boys?
Yeah,
TV show.
the TV show.
Oh no, I'm not.
Matt, are you and Eric watching? Are you guys?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Not yet. I have it on my list, but
It's so freaking good. But suffice to say, there is a version of the Wonder Twins on the cartoon.
Is there really?
Oh, and they're freaking awesome.
Do they call them the Wonder Twins?
Yeah,
All right, next up is the Black Panther.
but that's clearly, who they're intended to be, and it's just hilarious.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's such a good show.
That's a show on the list. We're still to the final episode of Stranger Things. We still need to watch that tonight.
Oh, that's really good too.
That was good.
Yeah, he's so great.
I didn't realize they were doing another season after this one.
One last season.
Yeah, I think the director said it's just gonna be all action though, no more like story. It's just gonna be. I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but it's gonna be all action episodes basically.
Honestly, I like what they've been doing.
We've got Michelle Swartz in the chat
Yep.
saying, order
Awesome.
that so fast. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's so good.
So cool. Okay, and last we have got the Iron Man Mark.
Oh, this is the Mark 85. So this is the
Thank
suit
you.
from Endgame.
Mark 85.
So I guess that Neo wasn't there. They said the Neo was going to be an exclusive.
How pretty.
Hot Toys had a graphic.
What's interesting is Hot Toys did the holographic version, I think, for like the Mark IV. And this is
Yeah.
like such a different take on it.
Totally.
Remember the other one was more like see-through. You could see the the inner mechanics.
It was
And this
cool
one is
because it had
more-
the die cast inside and the plastic outside, and it was
Exactly.
really cool. And this is a totally different vibe, totally different.
And this is like what the Mark 85 would look like holographic. So
Yeah.
it's like such a fun, creative take on it. Yeah, it's got die-cast elements and just another addition if you're a constant collector. I have the Mark 85 right up there too.
Thank you very much. Yes, I was saved. Yeah, and unless someone tells me, I'm not gonna. I don't know what these are. Oh, what do you have? Oh, do you have the? Oh,
Yeah, so this is the
what?
non-holographic version, obviously, and it's the guy from Sherlock.
It's the guy from Less Than Zero. It's back in the 1900s, like me.
I
Awesome.
forget the kid's name from Stranger Things.
So much.
The
All right, you guys.
the leader of the Hellfire Club. The one with the long hair that's in like hiding and all that. Yeah, Eddie. Do you feel like he's got a little bit of like a Robert Downey Jr.
He
vibe?
does.
I feel like every time I watch it, I feel like I'm watching like a young Robert Downey Jr. from back in the
completely
day.
agree, and I can't believe you're the only other person I've heard say or think that.
Yeah, I mentioned to my wife. She was like, "Oh, no, I don't know what you're talking about."
No, I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the new Olivia piece.
Oh, wow, that is big.
My
You weren't joking.
exclusive reveal from
I love
Sideshow.
that.
We've got the
This is
Frankie
really
Reborn
cool.
statue
I
with
love
What scale is this?
beautiful artwork of Olivia de Berardino.
I don't know if they're going to tell
I'm
us.
so excited to take a closer look at this. With
pretty
you guys.
big.
This
Looks
is a
like
brand new
quarter.
reveal, and we
Yeah, I
got
thought it was gonna be like 1/3 the size of that.
first ever statue collaboration with Olivia. So let's dive
I
right
really
in.
thought it'd be 1/5.
The Frankie Reborn statue is Sideshow's first 3D figural collaboration with
Very cool.
renowned pinup artist Olivia de Berardinas, and it is an amazing take on a femme fatale Frankenstein's monster, unwrapping her bandages to show you the beauty of her
It's well
creation.
sculpted.
The piece is soft and curvaceous and has a
Yep.
beautiful
Like a
pearlescent paint job
steampunk vibe to it.
soft
Yeah.
green
Love
skin,
it.
as well as her bandages and the copper wires and
I feel like they did a
sutures
nice
that
job of
fully
capturing her
create
style.
As she unwraps the bandages at her leg, she reveals a tattoo of Maria, the mechanical woman from Metropolis, harkening back to her own creation. The seat that she is reclining on is called the Body Snatcher, and it was designed by sculptor Martin Munier and gives a really cool steampunk contrast to the soft and beautiful design of the pinup girl herself. From the height of her hair to the heels on her shoes, this piece is an amazing collaboration between Sideshow, Olivia de Berardinas, and Martin Munier to create a beautiful work of art. It's alive! All right, everybody. We hope you enjoyed your closer look at the Frankie Reborn statue by Sideshow and Olivia de Berardinas. For this and all the other exciting reveals coming your way, go to side.show/con so you don't miss any of the action. Or go to sideshow.com and check out our What's New section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to let
It looks at least quarter scale. I mean,
It
looks
does
pretty
look worse. Well, thank you, Amy, for that. So I don't. They didn't say quarter.
So
No.
nice.
I mean, come Come on.
They didn't say premium format.
It's like it's one of those things. I've seen this video now. I feel like 100 times, and it's so beautiful every time. And there's so many different details.
Yeah.
There's so many details because it is a prototype, guys, and we couldn't even
Yeah.
show you. But there's so many things that when you get into your collection, it's incredible. Like Kat Sapene, who you guys know, who's worked on the Harley Quinn. She's like the Harley Quinn queen. Worked like super close in hand with Olivia, like almost like side by side to get this all right. The painting is unique. It's beautiful. You guys are gonna love it when you get your collection. I think, side.show/con. If you haven't, it's available. It's up right now. You can check out the preview page or pre-order, whichever is available.
Yeah.
It's really great.
So amazing. So amazing.
Oh man.
All right. It's your
Well,
turn now. Should go over some
now,
giveaways.
not only did we just give away that incredible video for your eyes, but we're going to go over some of the giveaways that are available on all of our social channels. There's a few. Do we have a fun thing, Rob? Or is this an awkward bit and we don't have a fun, transition?
I think there's no transition.
No
I think
transition.
that
All right.
was the transition.
You're all so welcome. So we did have some giveaways today. We gave away the Harley Quinn, the caution tape jacket again from Birds of Prey. The 6
Oh, it's not given away yet, though.
Yeah, it's not done yet. It's
Yeah.
over in the Let Your Geek Side Show Facebook group, side.show/geek group. That giveaway is going on till 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Sideshow Standard Time. Now, again, you guys, if you're not, you should join the group, side.show/geek group. Not only is that like one of your first places to get some giveaways, but also all kinds of exclusive content that is only available in that group and all of our other groups.
And the Friday show, I mean, that's worth it right there.
I mean,
Featuring these two.
Yuck. Ready? Featuring more of this. Look, ready? Boom.
Oh boy, he popped the collar, you guys. Okay.
All right. Well, we have another giveaway, so side.show/geek group for that one. Also, we are giving away the Marty McFly and Einstein 6 scale, again, by Hot Toys, over on our Instagram. That ends at 6. So if you you're obviously watching this show now, and I don't blame you. You don't want to leave the show. You're having a blast. There's Oscar and there's Emmy whispers of the show. Get us some advice. Go to our Instagram and enter to win this piece. It's really fun. I mean, is it still going on? There is so much love about this piece specifically. Like,
oh my gosh,
I love it. We need more 6 scale animals, right?
Yes, that's definitely
more
what.
6 scale dogs. Rob just let me know approximately 2 days later that there's no fun transition thing on them. So,
nice.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for letting me know.
Thanks for letting us know.
All right, so now we have an incredible and robust art print program. We are giving away Venom number 35, the 200th issue anniversary by Marco Mastrasso. It's
cool.
printer proof.
That is
So I'm looking at our live feed right now, and I can see all the excitement in our faces.
I'm about to jump on the live stream of the sideshow thing and start asking questions.
I just looked up the Olivia piece, and it doesn't say on their website either what scale it is.
About to start trolling their live chat here.
So you cannot purchase it anywhere. It's extremely rare. It is numbered 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Ryan says this show really shows how Sideshow has transitioned from a statue company to primarily a toy distributor art print company.
Venom fan, symbiote fan, or Spider-Man fan. You gotta have it. And good luck winning it. Again, it's in the Hall of Fame Facebook group that's running until 11:59 today.
Don, yes, I did get the Killer Croc. I haven't got it in yet, but I did purchase it.
Not the group, but the Facebook page is the Doomsday.
Well, we knew that this was going to be a lot of days, and they were going to stretch it out. So hopefully, we'll get to see maybe the Joker up close.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is I think that with these shows, at least, I think they're all just going to be recaps of what they show throughout the day.
Yeah.
Instead, as opposed to a booth tour like they had been doing.
Yeah.
Like Autumn said, is they're going to, it's all going to lead up to an actual booth tour at San Diego.
Yeah, when it starts. Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it.
It would have been cool, though, if they had those pieces they were describing at the beginning. Since they're already shipping, have one in their office there to show.
She had one in the background of her room, and then they still showed the graphic. I don't know.
Yeah, that would have been neat. I mean, that's the thing is people really want to see in real life, like real life environment.
Right.
But this is also good for people that might have missed it throughout the day. I mean, that didn't see the announcements earlier today.
So they're going to have an actual booth on the showroom floor, or you think it's just like one of those previous? Like,
I don't think they have a studio booth tour period this year. After seeing this tonight, I think that what they're going to do is they're just going to do this every night through next week, and then they'll actually have the real physical booth at San Diego Comic-Con
on the floor. All right.
On the floor, and then they will live stream from that. So we will see. I haven't announced this yet, but it is looking like there's a good chance that I will be going to San Diego Comic-Con now to film this booth and Queen Studios booth, Tweeterhead booth, PCS. And so I'm really excited about that if it all works out.
That's awesome.
So hopefully I will be able to experience all these pieces for real and bring this to you guys. Sorry to hear that, Mr. Bill. Sorry that you've been sick.
Make sure you get a video of that silent Bob figure.
I am actually going to do a 3-hour perspective of that piece. Now that I know that Dan bought 2, I feel like I need to give it extra detail.
Bought 2 what?
Since you bought 2 of those.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
I need to make sure I need to give the video justice.
Yeah, bookends. Might
So
for early Christmas present. For
yeah.
Yes.
Ryan, yes. If it all works out, Secret Sanctuary and the BSC will be together at the show. Unfortunately, Mr. Delaney could not be here. He's on vacation.
If you
do a very beautiful place.
If you do get out there, be ready for sensory overload.
Yeah, I'm actually real nervous because I've never been there. I know I'm going to feel pretty overwhelmed, I think, with the whole thing. Hey, Daniel Bell is in our chat. Thank you very much, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
I love it. Hey, congratulations on the Joker. That's fantastic. That's very, very exciting. Of course, I would be remiss if I didn't say, Daniel, we would love to see other villains from you.
Hey, we'd love to see his new piece here on the show tonight.
Yes, we would love to see his new piece on the show. I have a feeling it'll just be probably that video package, but still excited to see it with everybody.
Yep.
And again, it's just exciting that we're getting a new Joker. And again, well, Daniel's here. I've heard from so many people that have said, we're excited about the Joker, and we're really hoping for, again, Penguin and Two-Face and Riddler and all those other characters. So, the week is young. Hopefully, by the time we get to San Diego, there'll be a chance. And again, if the fact that I might be going now to San Diego Comic-Con, I'm hoping to be able to see other villains there. That would be absolutely incredible.
And feel free to leave us any teasers on that Joker piece, like if there's an exclusive to it or.
Yeah, Daniel. Is there any head swap out? Is there any, people are asking about that? Hey Dan, we've got some spam. Would you be able to get rid of that?
Yeah.
Says thanks, man. Maybe many more pieces coming soon. Maybe today. That's great, Daniel. Let us know if there might be another portrait or a swap out. Somebody thought there might have been maybe a gun swap out instead of the crowbar, which I love the crowbar. I thought that looked really cool.
Every Joker should come with a crowbar.
Oh, it's just a given. It's just a given. It's like the Say Cheese Joker from Prime 1, has that neon green on it. I thought that was different. And I don't know if Daniel could say if there's swap outs or not, but
many more pieces soon, maybe today. That's exciting.
That is exciting. But again, it's going to be a couple weeks of reveals potentially. I mean, last year they went every other day.
Yep.
So maybe we wouldn't get a lot tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. But it would be nice to get more reveals. That'd be awesome.
Who's that?
Daniel's calling you, Dan.
That was me. Yeah. It's the bat phone, guys.
It is the bat phone.
I'll be right back.
All right.
So here we got the Wonder Twins. I had not seen this video package yet.
Now they're showing it. All right.
Mm-hmm. How is Paul there and somewhere else? How does he do it? Sideshow has teleporting. I like it.
This is what they should have did from the start.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Scarface's YouTube channel says, "Wonder what the Batman companion piece is going to look like." I would think that there would absolutely be a companion piece to that Joker. Don't you guys think?
There could be a lot that can go with that.
Well, wait.
Batman for sure.
He just
Daniel
made a
says,
comment.
I'm sure they're going to show it today, but as you know, unfortunately, can't say too much until they say it first.
All
I'm
right,
assuming he's talking about the swap outs.
So we do have something.
Yeah. A lot of praise for that Joker in the chat here. It's awesome. But yeah, I think they'll do a companion Batman. It just makes sense. I would love to see a quarter scale, like that bust that Daniel did. I would love to see that as a statue.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I would love it. And I talked about it today. It's like I really like the Dark Knight Returns, but that's such an individualized piece that I think that I want a Batman that would fit with this Joker. So I would love to see one from Daniel. That would be awesome.
Well, yeah, he did the Frank Miller one, but yeah, it's been a while since we got a modern style Batman.
Yeah, I mean, really, the last one, modern wise, was the the famous one with Chaps, that people either love or hate.
Yeah.
So I think we're due for a modern Batman at this point. I mean, obviously, Almacar Fong did that great one that Dan just got, and Eric and I have both had at one point. The long cape.
Yep. Dan just got that one too, didn't he?
Yeah, I said he just got it in. Paula says, the Wonder Twins? Really? We can't get a Two-Face, but we can get the Wonder Twins? You are not wrong, Paula. You are not wrong. These Wonder Twins look like something from the Bradford Exchange. I like that. Well, these are, again, we have to remember that these are 10 scale. These are from Iron Studios. Now, if we start to see quarter scale Wonder Twins before we see a Two-Face, I will not be happy.
So.
Yeah, pitchforks coming out.
Yeah, pitchforks, everything.
Where's our water bottle?
Again, Daniel, I just want to thanks for popping in. It's really awesome that you were here. Thank you so much. We're glad to see something back from you again. It's exciting. And hoping to see more. But again, like we keep saying, we're going to keep pounding that drum to get us more villains. I hear it every single day from the community. Everybody wants those characters. And I know it's not always up to the artist. I know that.
I will say it was one of those days where we had, we're like, Amy was working, and we're like, so what do you do at Sideshow? Oh, I have next to a water bottle. She's got a degree and everything. Yeah, that's. Oh, Benjamin Sager says Paul, what's on tap next?
Scarface YouTube channel says, would you get an Alfred? Man, I would get an Alfred 100%.
In a minute.
In a minute, I would get a Commissioner Gordon standing next to a bat signal with smoke billowing up in the air. Imagine how great that premium format would be.
Yep, would be awesome. You could
nobody has ever made those, ever.
I think if you did a really cool bat signal and just put a bunch of Easter eggs around it, you know what I mean? I think they would sell a ton of those.
Just a ton.
Prime One just did the Alfred, right?
Well, they've teased him in a quarter scale that goes with that Batman on Throne.
Yeah.
Which is a Gabriel Del Otto piece, which I really like it. Not everybody did, but I actually really do. And so they're the only company, but we haven't seen anything since that initial teaser, and it was like a half-second teaser. But I think I would rather have a Gordon than an Alfred, but I would do both for sure.
I would do both. myself.
Because again, no one's ever done them.
Hard with the deals like that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I
Nice.
feel like
That's
a
amazing.
fighter. Water bottle.
Okay.
And we
While they're talking, guys, in the chat, let me know which one would you rather have? Would you rather have Commissioner Gordon? Would you rather have Alfred, or would you rather have both in quarter scale?
what's the deal with this first
Brian saying a Harley Quinn PF. The last time they released that Joker, they released the Harley at the same time. So I don't know if they would do that though with the Tweeterhead's quarter scale Harley that was just released. So I don't know.
That's a
Well,
good point.
it's interesting because clearly all of those, the Catwoman, the Ivy, the Harley, the Joker, that was all part of the same line. You could tell. But now we've had this Joker and we've had that new Catwoman, which that new Catwoman does not look like it goes with the newer stuff as much. Like some people have said, it looks like a little bit more classic Sideshow. Do you guys think that this Joker's like starting a new line?
Do you feel like that Catwoman is a little cartoonish looking too, or do you feel like? Did you make that comment once or no? Maybe they're going like down that route.
I don't think it's cartoonish. I'm looking at it right now above me, and I have it next to the new Black Canary, and they match perfectly next to each other. And I think the Huntress that's coming, which actually, if you guys didn't know, is shipping today.
That's awesome. Wow. Are you getting it in?
So I just got the notification that's shipping today.
Okay.
And those three I think are paired really well. So I can see them doing a Harley. Personally, I'd be okay with it too.
Yeah, I would like to see a new one.
That's awesome. Matt, do you want to review that for us?
Absolutely.
That'd be
I'll
awesome.
have it by next Monday.
That'd be awesome because that's one I'm not getting. So that would be awesome if you would be willing.
Absolutely.
I got more spam, guys.
Get on. Well,
thanks, Eric. Same one too.
Coming in strong.
Sorry about that, guys.
Hopefully, actually, I'd like to see Daniel Bell take on Harley. I think that'd be a really interesting, unique take on her.
I think it'd be cool if he did like the whole line.
Yeah,
you know, like it's all him. Like it's like it's. I mean, has that ever been done where like one artist does the whole line?
I don't think so.
I think that'd be kind of neat.
What's quicker, to time out them or to remove to hide them?
Hide.
I wasn't sure if that
because if you time out.
I wasn't sure if that hides it for everybody or just myself.
Yeah, I think it hides it for everybody for a little while. If you do the timeout. So Daniel Bell does the laughing, crying face.
Because he knows what we don't, that we want to know.
But seriously, like how great would it be to have
you might be
like,
laughing
all of his vision in all of the Rogues gallery? Like that would be incredible.
It would.
And I would buy every one. Be awesome. But I know other artists obviously want to crack at these characters too. But so like who could we come up with? Penguin? Two-Face? Riddler? Clayface? Man Bat? Ra's al Ghul? Who else? Ventriloquist?
I'd like to see a Killer Shark. Or King Shark.
But I don't want him before those other ones.
No. What I would like to see them do though is the Harley Quinn animated series, like they were doing the regular old school animated series statues. I would like them to see the new ones.
I know Jeff Morris would like
really popular.
I mean, that's the thing. That show is fantastic.
After 3 seasons, you'd think it would deserve some actual collectibles that goes with it. Nobody's done anything.
I'm really surprised. It is such an adult-oriented show. That's the thing, is it might be that animated style might be geared more toward kids for purchase. I don't know. Houghton says, I'd love to see Bell do a Dr. Fate, Riddler, Hawkman, Two-Face, Hawkeye, Black Panther. Yeah, the list goes on.
Do everything.
And that's the thing is that, I think anything he does, quite frankly, would be very well received.
Some, Joe has some, you have 0. They're amazing. Sorry, I just need to pull this up. It's very important. This content is riveting.
Ba-doom-cha.
Do you get it? Oh yeah.
Time for that joke.
For something that made so many.
I think Toad's ribbit. Frogs.
Sorry, guys. I'm kind of trying to go back and forth with the volume so you can hear us talk, and I'm not talking over them.
Amphibious. Get it? Like an amphibian?
Is
Frog?
that not the short link?
No, it's amphibious. There's no. It's an F.
Oh.
Frog.
Here, I'm going to ask this of Daniel if he could answer this. He might not be able to. So, Daniel, if there was one Batman villain that has never been made, who would you love to make? I'm going to get in so much trouble.
That's a trick question.
Yeah, I'm going to get in so much trouble. So much trouble.
Yes, you are.
Hey, I'm the BSC. I got to go balls to the wall here.
Absolutely.
That's right. I do it for the people.
For the people.
Mm-hmm. Brian Diehl says, I'd rather just hear your guys' commentary, to be honest. So thank you very much.
We want
Yeah, Harley Quinn, Paula, none of those seasons are for kids. They're really adult.
If they give us something to commentary on, we'd be happy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
But I'm seeing 191 strong, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I know this isn't exactly what we expected tonight.
We got an answer. Oh, he said, he did those already. He said Bane and Joker.
Darn you, Daniel.
Oh, there it is. Look, there it is.
Oh, here we go. Here's the Joker right here. Boom.
It's the new Joker premium.
He is so demonic looking. I like it.
Me too.
Take a closer look.
Daniel, I have to know, because I said this earlier off camera, but was Dick Sprang's Joker an influence at all in this piece? I feel like there's some Dick Sprang in this.
Let's start at the head there. You've got that wonderful green head of hair, which carries over into his eyebrows and the deep, horrifying look into his mouth and those eyes. And you can see sort of that cryptic and creepy.
I like the movement of him.
That only the Joker has.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of that art print they just released.
Yeah.
Look at his outstretched left hand. There's a little bit of blood.
I said in that video, I was kind of hoping that we'd get that exact pose, but I feel like these still would pair up really nicely together.
Sculpted glove that he has.
Oh, yeah.
Crowbar that is so synonymous with the Joker now. And once you get into the rest of the sculpt, you can see this entire.
I love the colors. I love those classic
sculpted
look.
Movement in it.
All right, so now that we're seeing it up close, let's see if we can figure out what the switch out could be. Unless it's a proximity piece.
Could be.
Maybe get like a bloody Robin
I'm not,
proximity.
like somebody thought that maybe a gun in the back, but I don't think Sideshow's allowed to do the guns. I didn't even see the cards before.
Are we frozen or is this Sideshow frozen?
Nope. Unless Chris is in deep thought.
Chris is frozen, which froze our viewing of the show. At least we froze on the Joker. Something to look at. All right, so we got a good angle of the cards up his sleeve.
I like that. That's a really awesome detail having the cards.
Yep.
There's a lot of like dirty weathering going on with this thing. The blood stains on the hands and the dirt everywhere. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, guys.
Is similar to a look at that clown. That's something
Pretty cool with the skulls in the base.
Amusement.
So are we back?
But you're not
Yep.
knocking the teeth out because there is a that.
Yeah, the detail on this piece is
mouth
awesome.
of this clown with
For
two
sure.
human skulls.
What'd you say, Dan?
The detail on this piece is awesome.
It's really awesome. There's
And
so many.
I love the base. I think the funhouse clown, that you would see over the door to the entrance to a funhouse is a great touch.
It's really nice. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Bill, $10 Canadian super chat. Thank you so very much. That's awesome of you to do that. Thank you very much. Really appreciate
This
it.
has been your exclusive first look at the new Joker premium format figure by Sideshow. Now, just like the Joker, you never know what we have hidden up our sleeve. So head over to side.show/con so you don't miss any con news or any new product reveals. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to let your geek side show.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
There's
Awesome
so many
job,
Easter eggs and so much interest to look at in that piece.
It's really cool. Somebody said there is a hand swap out. I don't know if Daniel said there was. Daniel says there's so many details everywhere. It took me a lot of time to sculpt this piece.
Yep, I bet.
Yeah, it's definitely clear.
Yeah, I like the batarangs. That was a really nice touch. Again, I'm curious if there will be any swap outs. I don't know if they would have showed that if there were. Again, there haven't been a ton of swap outs lately with Sideshow. I think that they've done that to keep the price points a little lower. But I don't know. What would you guys like to see in swap outs if there are any?
I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way it is, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if I had to change, well, let's see. I don't know. It's tough.
I wouldn't want him to lose the crowbar.
I wouldn't either. That's the thing. I think it's one of my favorite parts. I think if anything, I'd want something different in the front.
See, I could almost see him. Is
Maybe
that that DC would there are just no guns allowed? Not even the Joker with like a bang flag.
Well, they've done it. The Arkham City Joker had a gun in his hand.
But that's old school.
Yeah.
I've talked to various statue companies. Here in the United States, they are not allowed to do it.
Wow.
In other countries, they don't care. So that is how you were still like, even like, let's say Prime 1 they can't show it in the promotional stuff, but they can include it in the kit. Like the Grim Knight is a perfect example. They couldn't show that. That was leaked. The photos were leaked to me. And that's how we were able to get those photos out there, but they weren't able to do it otherwise. But I know that's frustrated some American companies because, well, like why can other companies do it and we can't? And so that stinks because, you still see them in the movies, you still see them on the TV shows, you still see them in the comics themselves.
Yep.
But and you even see them in McFarlane figures or toys, but you can't have them on statues. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Being he has the crowbar, it would be kind of cool to have like a proximity piece. If not even just like a full, a Robin would be a lot. Maybe just like Robin's, costume like hanging on something like
on a chair.
Like all bloodied up or something.
A bloody costume draped over a chair.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
$20 super chat from Paula. Thank you very much, Paula. Let's give a round of applause for Sideshow and Mr. Bell. I love it. Thank you very much. And awesome statue. Thank you very much, Paula. I really appreciate you as always. You're always amazing. Thank you. But yeah, it's I just don't understand. Again, like these are targeted toward adult collectors. So I don't understand like why a Sideshow piece couldn't have a gun, whereas a toy at Walmart could.
Right.
A Batman toy, specifically geared toward children. I don't understand that thinking.
It's probably with all the gun violence going on and everything.
But again, that doesn't make any sense with all the gun violence.
Like,
again, it's
not knives and crowbars are just as deadly.
Right. I don't understand, and again, it's frustrating because that's still the way they're portrayed in the comics, and it also limits the sculptors of what they're able to do. That original Prime 1 Penguin, that art has a gun in his hand, but you notice when they release him, he doesn't. He has an umbrella now, which I thought that was clever, but I do feel like it limits what you can do with certain Sideshow pieces or Tweeterhead or PCS or other companies.
Yep.
So I just saw this movie the other night. It was really good.
I still have not seen it yet. It's on our list hopefully this week.
Everybody said it's a little dark, and I was like, wow, it caught me off guard. It wasn't like it ended like a Marvel movie, but midway through it gets a little,
Has anybody seen Thor yet?
What?
Has anybody seen Thor?
No, that's not getting too good reviews though.
Yeah, I've not heard great things, unfortunately, but I've heard some people say it's still fun.
Yeah.
It's just maybe not as good as Ragnarok. I like Ragnarok. I got to give a shout out to Darth Castle, Rodney Jones. I know he hates that movie. It's been a running joke for a long time, but
I'm with him.
You do not like Ragnarok either?
No, I don't. I really just don't like when they make the characters silly.
Well, but do you like Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes.
See, that's the thing is like I love those movies and they are so funny, and that's why they did Thor that way, is to kind of integrate him into that world.
Yeah.
But it didn't bother me, but it does make it so you take him less seriously, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do see that. Ryan says, I love Thor Love and Thunder is better than Multiverse of Madness. Okay.
Wow.
And Brad Ladner says, I really liked Thor, but yes, not as good as Ragnarok. True Savage says, I enjoyed Thor. Dan will not like the new one. Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
Hey, they got a picture of me breakdancing.
I was like, what's going on?
I didn't even know they had. How did they get that picture of me?
Can't tell who's footage.
That could be Jeff Morris too. I'm not sure. Let's see.
It could be Jeff Morris too.
It could be. He's not here tonight. We don't know what he's doing.
No, never know.
Let's see. Stanley says, Chris, are you planning anything fun out of the con in San Diego? Like literally, this came about yesterday, guys. Had the opportunity to maybe go. And so I don't have my flights. I don't have my hotel yet. And so I'm kind of freaking out because I got to do all that. I like to plan ahead, and this is last minute. So if it all pans out and I get the go ahead that I am able to attain my pass, that I will be out there. And I have no plans other than to be there. So
We said it's 2 weeks from now.
yeah, only 2 weeks. So I'm still waiting for my contact. So we'll see. We'll see. It is through my contact. So we'll see. Hopefully it works out. Again, it's always been a bucket list item.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
But little, like I said, I'm a little nervous to do it all by myself. But then Jeff reminded me that, like, hey, I'll be there with you. So it'll be cool. Eric says, living the dream, Chris. Yeah, for sure. Johnny says, any new art prints, Dan?
Do I have any new art prints? I have a couple, actually. Maybe what I can do, Chris, I'll send you some pics and we'll talk about them on Rogues. But I have 2 new pieces from Natalie Sanders. I have a Batman and Catwoman piece, and I have a Harley piece from her. And I actually got my first Victor Garduno piece. He does fan art, does a wonderful job. He's out of Las Vegas. I have one of his prints. It's actually an artist proof. But I'll take pictures of these, Chris, and we can put them in our pick section on Rogues. Absolutely.
We have a lot to look at too that night.
Yeah, we do.
Lot. Ryan says maybe a Dan room tour ?
Well, that special aspect of the room tour that is.
We are waiting patiently, Dan, for that special aspect. I know you are too.
It is being completed August 3rd. August 2nd, 3rd. There is a special project underway that has to be included on the room tour.
It does.
It absolutely has to be. So,
and I know what it is. So I agree.
Yeah. So that I will guarantee everybody before, give me a few days, like say the 10th of August, we will have a room tour.
We should almost live stream that and make it a big giant event. And just like, we should build it up like nonstop, and we should do like a giveaway, and we should this is going to be the event of the year. It's bigger than the Batsy Awards.
You know what's funny though? All right, not everybody's seen Dan's new room, but he's done room tours before in the past, and people still ask for Dan to do a room tour before he changed his room, as if like he's never done one before. I just find it funny. It's like
it's become
like Dan, we want to see a room tour, and he's done them
changed
before.
his collection though last year almost completely.
Yeah,
from what it seemed like in the group.
Yeah. It's become like this mystical thing at this point, like this unobtainable thing.
I feel like it's just the thing to say, like, Dan, we want to see a room tour, even though we've on them. Right?
Sideshow's disappeared and Samurai showed up.
I love it.
I don't know if Matthew Martin's still in the chat, but I'll take a quick opportunity to thank him. I came home to like an awesome surprise today. He sent me this awesome book here. It's Dark Knight's Death Metal #3, Supergirl. It's signed by Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, and Archer.
That's
a great cover.
Which is awesome.
Very cool.
So, thanks again, Matt, from Wicked Monkey. I mean, he never asks for any plugs or promotion, but give him a shout out anyway. Wicked Monkey Comics and another McFarlane comic he's in.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Eric,
I think we're going to get
what-
the chance to see him in Boston Comic Con as well.
Yep.
Dan and I when we head out there.
Yep.
I'm jealous you guys are doing that. It sounds like a great time. Eric S says, "Hey Chris, next year they should have Rogues Gallery do the Sideshow Con next year. At least you guys know what you're talking about." Hey, Paul and Autumn are awesome too. Again, they're doing their job. They're doing exactly what they are paid to do. They are, promoting these items, and I tip my hat to them as well. Again, it's not always what we're hoping for sometimes, but we'll take what we get.
Type Conde 1, I agree. Did anyone catch what that was for?
Conde?
Maybe that was something they were doing.
Giveaway?
Giveaway.
Y'all registered.
Shark Forge there.
Just like Shark Forge there.
Just
exactly.
like that.
Did
We're gonna give
anybody?
away several different things. So this is going to be the one place to register for all of those things. I think we should start off with $25 in rewards for one person.
Wow.
Ooh, for one person?
I got $2 today. I'm not sure why.
$25.
A random email. You won $2. I didn't do anything.
We're going to let everybody register, get going on there, and then we're going to have some rewards for you guys. We've also got some other cool stuff. So we'll let you guys
And just
register.
so you guys know, Rob will be running the what we call it, the wheel in a bit. So we're going to let him register, and Rob behind the scenes will let us know when he's ready to pick a winner, and then we will bring up who the winner is.
Yes.
Which, I mean, honestly, I'm the winner.
I know they were doing that StreamYard contest. I think the way you did it.
Just exactly the same. I was going to say it's a new feature on StreamYard.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That the people who registered inside that show.com, are the winners because you got $10 reward. So if you have not yet registered, slide.show/con, and even if
did you get the $2 reward, Eric? You said.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't think I entered anything other than
You must have signed up. If you sign up, if you sign up at Sideshow,
I thought it was $5 for signing up though.
it is. But then they will give you random codes throughout the event.
Oh.
And it's not even codes; it's just random money. So basically, we're up to $7 so far.
Reveals of new pieces that are going
That's
to
good.
be.
Yeah, I don't like they changed it to the new system to where.
Hold on.
Some of them are dropping for pre-order, some are dropping in stock. Whatever it is, they are going to be dropping every day. If you have registered, you are going to be the first one to find out about it and the first one to have access to make that purchase. So there's going to be a window of time from 9 to 12. I'm sorry, until 12 noon Pacific time, where you will be the only ones to have received that announcement of that new piece. And then after 12 noon, it goes live to the public. But registering really does give you.
All right, so basically, to paraphrase, if you are registered, what they will do is they will send out new reveals, new releases, new pre-orders to you.
The next Daniel Bell villain, maybe? I don't know.
Mags 42.
Batman villain.
Nice. 42 won $25. That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that would be at least one new reveal every day, she said. So
That's cool.
that's great. That's great news. Yeah, I love this new StreamYard hashtag thing. This is going to be great for giveaways for us.
Yep.
Within reason.
Yes, within reason.
I haven't done this in a minute.
Do it.
All right, guys.
You know they want.
One person gets $1.
Boom! Here comes a Paul dollar. Let's run it.
Boom! I really had wow, it felt good.
Yeah. Ray Cruz said, "I feel a Paul dollar coming."
I never changed that.
Nice. Someone who's never seen the show was like, "What the hell is that?
What is
Why are
that?
people so
Brad says, to paraphrase Chris, paraphrasing the wonderful twins, if you all have your stuff logged in, there'll be sending notifications your way. That's right.
Send a screenshot.
I'm gonna speak.
Well, I was going to say earlier, are they using like that Glee system now to where you have to enter into contests?
They have in the past, yes.
Is that what they're doing now? It feels like it's different.
This right here?
No, not this. Like when they send out like the emails, I think, or
It's possible. I don't know. I think that they primarily use that Gleam.
yeah. See,
I've used it. I've used it for a couple of contests, and it's okay. The idea is it's supposed to help promote
Yeah,
your other social media and other things like that.
it's just a pain in the ass to do. That's why I don't do it.
It is. It can be real frustrating. Even to make it, it's frustrating.
Especially for like $1 code and a $2 code. I'm like,
Yeah. Dark Knight 420 says if you sign up, they give you 10.
Yep.
I got $25 off today. That's neat. I wonder if they're just doing that randomly.
All right. That's all of the awards that we're going to be giving out. But Paul, you want to give something else away?
But we do have some prizes, some like actual tangible.
Matt, have you ever won a prize from Sideshow?
We are also
Is that you that won from?
Dark Knight Batman Deluxe.
No.
I won something from Statue Forum one time.
What'd you win?
I won the Sideshow life-size Carnage bust.
Wow, really?
Wow.
And like this was when I was very, very new collecting. I think I was just collecting Hot Toys at that time. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I got it in. I'm like, it was this massive thing. I had never seen a life-size bust before. I should have kept hold of it. I think I sold it pretty fast because I didn't collect Venom or Carnage or anything.
Okay.
But that's the only time I've ever really won something like that. It's pretty cool.
I don't think I've ever won anything.
792. Take screenshot right now.
Yep.
And email social@sideshow.com. What you want, where you want it, address and phone number, my friend.
Yep. Love it. Okay, one
Those
last
can't
giveaway.
possibly-
Oh, Brett says I won a Thingmacat. That's cool.
By the way, as commented earlier, if you have not yet joined the Facebook groups, I highly recommend you do, especially the main group, side.show/geek.
Well, they're talking about Facebook groups. If you haven't done that, I'll plug our own group. It's Batman Statue Collector Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles on Facebook. If you're not a member there, please join us. I think most of you probably are that are watching this, but it's always nice to add new collectors to our family. And again, I always like to toot our horn a little bit that it's a very, very positive community, very supportive. So please join us there.
Out to you. So we are going to go ahead and spin that.
Giving away Loki.
Spin, there's no wheel, but
Spin that
spin.
wheel, sort of.
Push that draw button. All right. Here we go. We have got Rob running it. Let's find out who our winner is. Mike Honcho. Congrats.
Nice.
And Mike Honcho looks a lot like a cat. And
I'm trying to find their page so I can enter these.
These are all these hashtags. That's what they're drawing from, are the hashtags.
also, Mike Farbo is in the chat, and he did say, "Cool. I guess I'll be staying up all night making some transitions." Yeah, should have done it in the first place, buddy.
Yeah, what did you do this weekend?
Literally.
Some of us were working. It wasn't me, but I'm sure someone was. All right. Well, again, the couple of our this is going to be
All right, I'm in.
these videos, then we have another product. We've still got some show left, so this is going to be a back-to-backer.
Also,
So they say another product reveal?
spoiler alert. Okay, go ahead.
Don't go anywhere yet, guys.
Just don't go anywhere yet.
Your mic's kind of far from your mouth. So probably
Also, I covered my mic.
Do you think it'll just be the Boba Fett, or do you think it'll be something different?
I haven't even seen that yet today, so it'll be nice to see that.
I don't know if they did a video package for it, though, so maybe it might be something new.
All right, I'm in their live chat.
Hey, everybody. I'm Amy.
Hey, there's Dan's piece.
Wow, that's pretty big.
It's actually a lot larger than I thought it was.
Yes, it's pretty big.
That's why they can't show those graphics. Like, you can't tell how big everything is.
I know. So, Dan, are you now seeing this next to Amy? Do you think you're going to have enough room to display him?
I just think I'm going to need more.
Oh, more? You're more than two?
Yeah, I think I'm going to need them in different colors too.
Yeah, you should get a different color.
But the great thing is this does fit your collection because this is the Batman version of Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
With the Batman cap.
It could fit your black and white collection.
That's right.
It actually could, and it's got the Batman hat, so it's perfect. Of course, he was famously Batman in Mallrats.
It's got the bat bong, the bat joint. Come on.
Yep,
There you go.
got Mubi right there at the top. You know, I am a Kevin Smith fan, and I was so disappointed. He actually was supposed to be at Dallas Fan Expo, but he canceled because his mom was flying into town, and he hadn't seen her for since COVID, I think, or something like that. So I understood, but I was like, oh, I finally get a chance to meet him because I've actually seen him in spoken word concerts a couple times. But darn it, still didn't get to meet him.
So,
For you. Today we're taking a closer look at.
Well, Christy's going to be at Boston if you want to come to Boston.
Of course, darn it.
Also known as Urban Aztec.
Is this Paul Hernandez, I think, that sculpted these?
yeah, it looks like one of those pieces.
Yeah, it does. They've all been pretty cool. I mean, they're not really my thing, but I think they're all been pretty neat.
Yeah.
That uses purple
When is Boston Comic Con?
energy building throughout his vibranium suit.
August.
Let me check.
This piece has a lot
Is that the only one you guys are going to?
all the way
No,
around.
we've got Terrificon in a couple of weeks.
You're going to both?
30th.
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you? Aren't you in Connecticut?
I'm in Connecticut, yeah.
Why don't you come down?
I didn't know that was coming up.
Come
Oh,
on
Matt,
down.
you're in Connecticut?
Yeah,
Oh, we're going to Terrificon. You got to meet us there.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, we're going to be there on the Saturday. The 30th.
Yeah, we just got our tickets today. so-
Saturday? Perfect. I'll go.
Look at that. We made some magic happen tonight.
Come on, Chris. Skip San Diego, and come on.
I know, and I'm trying to get you guys to come to San Diego too now. Come on. Cross country trips.
Fan Expo Boston is August 12th through 14th.
14.
Mine and my sister's birthday.
See on that one.
Polly's hideout. That's funny. I wouldn't even give my Kevin Smith toy as a chew toy to my dog.
I'm hashtagging Conde. I don't know what it means, but I'm doing it.
Hashtag Conde, I agree, is what you had to do.
I see other people still doing it, so I'm doing it.
You just have to do it once, though.
Okay.
It was
Eric's
Con
on
Day
a mission.
1.
Yeah.
I agree.
Eric is on a mission.
Imagine my name pops up and I win. That'd be how awesome would that
That'd
be?
be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny.
YouTube just quit on me.
Uh-oh.
What is it? Hashtag Conde.
Are we frozen?
What was it? Conde what?
Con Day 1.
One, I agree. Okay.
Yep.
Segueing into, we've got trivia for you.
Oh,
All right. What is the movie quotes? Now, Rob, what were the prize amounts? I know we've switched it a couple of times. I want to make sure I don't have it wrong. Usually it's like 25, 15.
I always include that for trivia.
I can get reward points from this. so.
Write this on his document. So
Sure didn't. This document does not have it. 25, 15, and 10, it says.
Yeah. First place wins $25 in Sideshow rewards. Second place is $15, and $10 goes to.
They're doing trivial Kahoots here.
You are in the United States. Just a few questions, Rob. How many questions are there? Because that's also not on the document that you wrote. Maybe not
It's 200 questions, right? Everybody buckle
Right.
in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's actually it's less than that. It's only 5. So only 5 questions.
Okay, 5 questions.
Sideshow.live and enter the code quotes. Make sure you were logged in. If you're having any issues right this second, I'm not sure how much we can do right
Is
this
anybody else playing?
I'm gonna play.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm in.
I actually kind of want to play this. I'm a big fan of trivia. Just like
I'm in.
I know you are.
overall,
Yeah,
I
with
play
you.
every week, and you
can often
play.
play
Yeah.
Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
we're gonna have Rob let us know in the chats when he is ready to run the game. And while you guys are all getting set in, you're registering again. Sideshow.live and
All right, I'm in.
quotes so you can
Me too.
play. You're ready once the game is going.
So we are broadcasting another stream and playing another trivia game all at the same time. This is a first for Rogues Gallery,
The better you get more points. I don't believe.
but I will
I
say
want my
this,
dollar, damn it. Come on.
I will say this that we did our very first trivia show, and about a week later, Sideshow did their first trivia show using Kahoot.
We are all MX Clouds, Conde one, I agree.
We were the originators.
But we're past that.
Yeah, that one is just so you guys know the content.
These are fun to do.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
We haven't done one in a while. We should do another one sometime.
So those are finished, and now we are going to do a trivia where you go to the information that you can see on the bottom of the screen.
Did they say what kind of trivia it's going to be?
All live.
Movie quote
Oh,
trivia
movie quote
it says on my phone here.
Okay, I see.
So a different device. Yep. You either go to a different device, like I'm doing right here with my phone.
Yeah,
Or
so
if you
keep your screen up if you're on your laptops, guys. I don't know if you can
to a different
watch
device.
both or not.
It's a multiple device show right now.
Yeah, so I've got my phone.
I'm ready.
All right, well,
I'm
it seems like
really
we have
excited.
plenty of people in now. So, Rob, let's run the trivia. I'll read the first question.
8 seconds.
I think Autumn's getting prepared there.
6
I'm
seconds.
ready.
Autumn can read the second question. So let's run.
I'm
it.
not reading anything.
10 seconds.
Okay, go.
Okay. Oh, I'm reading them? Okay.
You're reading them because I'm playing.
Read in front of hundreds and hundreds of people?
Uh,
My nightmare. All right, question number 1.
Going for speed.
Which political
Air
thriller?
Force One.
Oh, I forgot about the speed.
Yeah.
Rough delivery of
What was it, Air Force?
Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, Air Force One, or K9, The Widowmaker?
Got it right.
I think it's Air Force One.
I got Air Force.
I don't know the answer to this one.
I know.
I'm pretty sure he's
Yeah, I got it right.
Han Solo. Though.
He sure is. He sure
Pretty
is.
sure.
Also,
Whatever that
Mr.
means,
Indiana
Alexis.
Jones.
Mr.
The answer is
Jones, if
D.
you're nasty.
Follow that.
I think you can add a clip. That's neat.
So,
Yeah,
That's-
that is cool.
We don't have that.
I say I'll have to do that. We need to upgrade our trivia Kahoots, is what you're saying.
correct. Boom.
For some reason, all I could see was Clint Eastwood with the "Get Off My Lawn" quote.
Please do not put the answer in the chats, everyone.
No cheating is what they're saying.
Oh,
So, all right, do you want to read the next one?
No, I'm playing. Go.
We could have a huge cheat thing going on. We got everybody in the comments and give out the answers.
I don't know this one.
Bank
What
robbery
was this?
finds Al Pacino delivering the memorable chant of Attica, Attica. Is it Dog Day Afternoon?
I've logged out.
Sergio,
I have no idea.
Oil, or Thief?
Me neither.
Time has run out to answer. It's give me 1 second.
Pretty sure. And I'll explain why I know this.
Extra
and it
time.
has nothing
I
to
guessed.
do with Al Pacino or me seeing this movie.
Oh, I just got logged out somehow.
But let's see what everyone says. And again, do not put the answers in the chats. Most
I
of you
missed-
said 41% of you. Ooh, this is a pretty even here. 41% of you said Serpico, which is B, and most of you would be
No, that was wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, I was
It's
going
Serpico.
It is A, Dog Day After.
I did too.
I don't even know if I've heard of any of those.
I didn't even get to choose.
And I like Al Pacino.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I was like, oh, that's wrong. So they're just all wrong about it. So the correct answer is A, Dog Day After.
Okay.
Man, all right. Well,
Need my trivia team. Okay.
it's just you.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Okay.
So, question number 3 of 5 is.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, there we go. In the 1950 film All About Eve, Betty Davis famously quips, "Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy. Is it ride, night, flight, or road?" I think ride. Like that's the only one I've ever used in my everyday life, but I don't know anything about this.
It's
It's all
gonna
in.
be
Why is it all in the
I
Wanda?
panicked and hit right.
I said ride.
Yep.
It might be night, but I think it's ride.
Most people hit right.
In the 1900s.
Yeah.
Well,
It was night.
said
Ah.
ride,
Damn.
and the correct answer is
Boom.
night. Is it? Man. Whoa. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night from the 1950 comedy All About Eve.
That doesn't even make sense.
Mandela effect.
Famous and
Trick question.
Wow.
wow.
Mandela effect.
Half people are going to remember
Yeah,
one way.
Literally.
so we need to see the martini glasses prior to the question.
Okay.
Yo, it's Vegas says who says it's going to be a bumpy night? Like who says that?
We're back with the spammers. How's the same person keep coming back in?
So, I mean, it's only 5 questions. Do we need to show who's in the lead now, or just power through it?
No, let's power through. Surprising.
All right, question number 4 here. I've had a rough night, and I hate the blank man. Gets the dude kicked out of a cab by the driver in 1998. Probably the Big Lebowski. Is it the Beatles, the Eagles, the Rolling Stones, or the Beach Boys? I know this one because I just watched this. My guess is, now everyone has voted, is the Eagles. So, Actually, I don't get. They're fine. Well, actually, oh,
I'm clearly not going to win this thing.
No.
Yeah.
32% of you said the Eagles, and 32% of you are correct.
So that's the difference between the times we've done this show is like it'll always show like who's like leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping to see
Right.
It
that.
doesn't do that on this one.
So let's find out.
They may have paid for like a pro version of this.
Oh, well, we've got one question left. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That wasn't fine. Okay. Oh, that was question 4.
one
Okay.
more to go.
I can
All right.
count.
So, I hope you guys are doing
Last one.
well. This is
That's
the
not a bad
last question in our first day of trivia. Question number 5 is: after clearing out a village so that he and his men can blank, Robert Duvall's Colonel Kilgore says, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning." 1979's
I
apocalypse.
think I got this.
Surf, play ball, swim, or sleep. Men can. Oh, right. Okay. Ooh, I read that quick. I read that
Okay.
way too quickly. So that he and his
I'm
men
guessing
can
sleep.
blank.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Would make the most sense.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Let's go with B. What everyone else said. That's what I'm going to go with. I had no idea.
Also,
Man.
somebody in the chat, people have said like it got stuck or something wasn't working. That would just be if you just refresh the page or refresh the browser page, it should work just fine. Sometimes it just gets caught up, but the game itself is not stuck. It's just being stuck on your particular side. Okay.
Well, we have someone who said, "I'm pissed." Question 3 bugged out, so I gave up with an angry face. The name is Captain Gigglepants. You're not doing very Gigglepants.
Not true to
It's very
form, man.
ungiggle.
Captain
very
Gigglepants.
ungiggle.
Ungiggly of you.
Surf.
So most of you, 36%, said play football, and most of you are wrong.
I got that one right.
Surf. 26% of you said surf, 324 answers, and the correct answer is A, surf. I wouldn't have gotten that right. I don't know if I've ever seen Apocalypse Now.
I just guessed. I saw it a long time ago, way back in the 1900s, but I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot.
Oh, now we got the results.
All right, well, let's see how the round shook out
Right.
after 5 questions. Marcus in first place.
Terribly. Congrats, Marcus.
Costume Talley in second. And
Oh, I'm not in the top 100.
777. First place is at $25 in Sideshow Rewards, 15 for second, and 10 for third.
That's awesome.
Email social at sideshow.com. Let us know what you won, where you won it, address and phone number, and we'll get that added into your account. Make sure to email us from your Sideshow account. Autumn, how did you do?
194th place. Not good, Paul. Not good.
Well, there's over 800 people playing. So
Actually, there were 1,500 people playing.
even better.
1,562. So not bad, but nowhere near taking a prize away from someone.
Oh,
That's really the only
See if
reason.
they answer my question.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? We tried. We did what we can. Congratulations to you guys. Now we have one last product video for you guys. It's a good one. You guys watched it.
Basically Boba Fett.
It just dropped. Enjoy. This is for the new life-size Boba Fett bust.
Cool.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Paul Hernandez here, and we've
Looks
got
cool.
another exclusive
It is awesome.
product reveal for all of you.
It's
It is the new
Sarlacc.
Boba Fett life
The original's pretty cool too.
Sideshow.
Yeah, I like it too.
You all know better than to keep the guild waiting. So let's take a closer look. Okay, here he is. And one thing to notice right up top is the team has done such an incredible job to make this look like a cut and sew job. But for all of you collectors at home, it is an entirely sculpted piece.
Wow, it looks
It
good.
has an articulated rangefinder.
I thought it was
does have
fabric,
a
too.
Light up LED function. And actually, on that front, there are a couple LED functions. You'll find it on the chest and on the jetpack as well. Now, you see some of that signature weathering. You can tell that it's Boba Fett, but this is a Boba Fett later that you've seen him in shows like The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett. All of that sand and dust and action that you see in Tatooine and Mos Pelgo has taken
I'm not enough of a Star Wars
feel
aficionado to
right
know the
off.
difference, but I don't know. It looks a little bit like camouflage to me.
I think this is supposed to be like when you
This
climbed
is
out of the
your
Sarlacc.
exclusive first
Okay.
reveal at the new Boba Fett life-size bust by Sideshow. Now all of you jump on your bantha, head over to side.show/con to check out this guy and even more product reveals, or check out the What's New section at sideshow.com. Thank you all so
All right.
Well, what do you think of day one Sideshow Con?
Oh, yeah, it's been better than past Sideshow cons. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I missed the booth tour though. Like that's really what I thought we were gonna get.
It's better than seeing just some fonts and images like of the person's name and like they used to do instead of showing an actual statue. So at least we got Joker, the Boba Fett's cool.
Yeah. So basically, to wrap everything up, from what I'm gathering, is they are going to do these video packages, probably 2 or 3, I'm guessing, a day. They will do them in the morning for people that have registered. Of course, YouTubers like myself will quickly try to get out videos and stuff like that to try to show you guys what's coming out. So definitely stay tuned to the channel for that. And then they'll do a nightly recap just like they did tonight. Probably an hour and 15 minutes. And they'll basically recap those videos until they get to San Diego. And then at San Diego, they will do a full booth tour, which I think is kind of what we were expecting tonight. It makes sense. It makes sense they're going to do it that way. I guess it might be overkill if they did their own and then they did their own at San Diego. I guess doesn't that make sense to you guys?
Well, it's like
Yeah.
the way they just did it today. So we saw, like, for example, the Joker next to somebody, almost as if it was doing almost like a booth tour, like a private booth tour. So if they continue to do that every day, it's kind of like
I mean that's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. But I feel Dan wants to say something. What do you want to say, Dan?
I'm not impressed. I hate to be the the grouch of the group here kind of thing, but because I am always a super positive person. I'm sorry, I'm not impressed. There is no punch, there's no excitement. To have 2 people getting excited about the freaking Kevin Smith thing, I'm sorry, come on. I'm just not impressed. I mean, I love the Joker, but how is the Joker? I can understand wanting to keep your big splash piece for later in a show, so to speak. But man, I don't know. I'm not impressed with the production quality. I'm just not impressed. So, but just not my thing. Again, hate to be the curmudgeon of the group, but
Well, and we've been spoiled. I mean, we have Next Level, which is incredibly slick.
Yep.
Queen Studios has come on. They've done some really great slick presentations lately. So,
and look, I'm a Sideshow fan. I don't want anybody to misconstrue. I've got plenty of Sideshow statues here in my room, in my collection. I love Sideshow stuff. I love what they do. I just can't stand the way they do these shows.
I'm right there with you. I'm comparing this to previously what we've seen, which has been they already set the bar very low. So
exactly.
Like expecting minimal.
Yeah.
So, like Matt said, going in with low expectations.
Yeah.
I think that, to me, knowing that they are actually going to do a booth tour at San Diego, it makes me. I just feel like this whole week's a waste, because then what's to be excited about?
Well, that's what I was trying to make the point.
Tours.
So
like, the booth tours in the past have always been like, wow, this is our big coming out party. This is all the new stuff that you're going to get in 1 year's time, guys. Like, look at it under the lights and the glass and all the people looking around it. Like, it's exciting. Yeah. There's energy. There's kinetic energy. There's positivity. But if you show everything beforehand, yes, it's neat to see it. And yes, if I'm there, I'm going to be like, wow, this is cool to be able to see all this stuff. But I think especially for the home viewer, it's a little less exciting.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It kind of defeats the purpose. If we're going to see these statues every day until, for 2 weeks.
Right.
And then see them side by side next to somebody standing there doing a private booth tour, and then be like, okay, now we're just doing a big booth tour. I mean, it's good for the people attending the con, but
like last year,
at that point, I could stop watching.
If they showed that teaser of the over-the-shoulder look of Joker like they did today, and then that day at the actual Sideshow Con that they had, their little in-studio con, then showed it next to real people, like that's kind of what they did last year. Like that was okay. But you actually got that physical space tour. which again, I do tip my hat to them because I feel like last year was way better than the year before.
The only bad thing about the con footage is they put everything under the glass, so it's kind of hard sometimes to get fully appreciate because you get the glares from the glass.
Yeah.
Which that is true. That's why it's always nice when sometimes people get in early, to be able before they put the glass up,
With the exception of the order of things, I think Prime One with their next level event has really, clearly they put a lot more resources into their event, production value and all of that, which is great. But I think they're really going the right direction. I know we had some complaints about the order in which they showed things.
Yeah.
But the way that they kind of featured the artists and the thought processes behind what they were doing, and you just kind of got an in-depth view kind of behind the scenes in some cases and what went into these pieces, that made it really interesting. I know the other thing I wanted to say, Chris, was, as somebody who does, I'm in marketing. For those in the chat who don't know this, my job, I'm in marketing for a living. I've been doing it for a long time, and I do it for a very large public company. And, one thing with marketing is you have to understand who you're marketing to, who's your audience. And the one thing in this that we just saw that show, it's like, who are they selling to, right? They're trying to almost be everything to everybody. And at the same time, they're being nothing to anyone. You know what I mean?
Because that I feel like that is where, because with all the production value of other companies, I feel like Sideshow used to do that.
Yeah, they did.
They used to be. They were the one with the slick video packages. They were the one talking about the artists. We get that. We do get that from time to time. But somebody said it earlier in the chat, is that they are a distributor. They still make some statues. They still make some of their own stuff, but I don't feel like that's their focus anymore. I don't feel like that is where their bread and butter is. Their bread and butter is to sell other things.
Yeah.
And that's why it feels like a commercial, And
maybe they should have themed shows during the 7 or 9 days leading up to the con, where, okay, one day it's Hot Toys, and the next day it's their own 1/6, and the next day it's statues, and that way your audience is coming and they're getting what they want, right? And I don't know, that just,
Well, that makes me think. We just had Daniel in the chat, and it makes me think what's going to happen to the artists if they're not putting out as many statues per year. They're not getting paid.
They go work for somebody else.
Yeah, they're gonna break the contract and say you could work for other companies.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm assuming Sideshow contracts their artists.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Whereas other companies, they are freelance. They're paid per project.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on the company. But there is no question. I'm still very impressed with what Sideshow's been putting out. I think that the premium formats are fantastic. They are. I think we just all miss the old days. We just miss the old. We miss the Susan years. We miss those years with that presentation, that excitement, that and ever since then it's been different. And obviously the pandemic messed everything up, tremendously. And I think that switched their business focus. And that's okay. That's what they're in business for. They're they are what they are. It's like we can complain about it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm still very thankful for everything they put out. Again, it's just these events used to be the excitement of the year. Like these were what we looked forward to.
Especially for quarter scale collectors.
Right. But I feel like their focus now is the everybody, and that's fine. But I do like Dan's idea of theme nights. I think, because if instead of having to sit through an hour and a half hoping to catch a glimpse of something and just immediately tuning out, which I would think that they would want the views.
Yep.
Go in. Obviously, they had 1,500 people playing that game, which is great. But I remember audiences back in 3,000-4,000 back in, a couple years ago watching these shows.
Oh, huge numbers. Susan, not to always pine for Susan as we all do. And clearly it's in the chat and
sure.
We all do, but there was just something, to exaggerate the point, magical about the shows, the shows that she did from that stupid conference room at Sideshow. They literally had her in a conference room with a bunch of statues behind her. Yep. And those shows that she did were way better than what they have now. She'd have different people. I remember she'd have people from around Sideshow that would join her, production kind of people, painters, different production people that would sometimes join her, talk about featured pieces, etc. But those shows were so much more interesting and fun and compelling than anything they're doing now. And you know what, by the way, guys, in case the talent at Sideshow gets wind of any of it, Paul and Autumn tonight, I mean, they do a great job. I think you were right, Chris, when you said, look, they're just doing what they're being asked to do. They're featuring what they're being directed to feature. So this is nothing, it's not a negative reflection on them. They're doing the best they can, but.
And that's the thing is, again, I think they do a phenomenal job. They are doing exactly what they are doing. It's like that. Again, that's their job. I know for a fact that they're, at least some of them, not all of them, but I know some of them are very much geek collectors, just like, you and me.
Yeah.
But again, at the end of the day, that's their job is to, promote these items. And God bless them. That's fantastic. I mean, there's some days I wish I had that job. It's like that would be awesome to have that job.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, they've gone a different route with it, and I think that maybe the new collectors, some of the newer, maybe the younger collectors, like some of that stuff, But I also think that they've gone to a lot of lower price point items because that's what maybe people can afford right now when times are tough, and still want something. And that's great. I'm glad that they have I'm glad that they offer something for everybody. That's great. But I do miss the old days.
Yeah.
I do miss the old days. 205 people watching right now, guys. Thank you so very much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Again, it wasn't exactly what we were thinking it was going to be tonight. And it makes me think we probably will not do any more reaction shows during the week. Maybe we might do a recap show maybe next week sometime. Maybe I don't know if you guys want to do that or not. Maybe once we have all this stuff out, I don't know. But we are having Rogues Gallery live on Wednesday. So definitely join us. We've got, obviously we'll talk about the Sideshow reveals, but we have all those incredible Legendary Beast reveals I'm excited to talk about with everybody. That'll be a lot of fun. And just a ton of reveals over the last couple weeks since our last show. But I'm going to put it back again. Is there any? Let's just stick with the premium format. Is there one premium format that you would really, really like to see from this event?
DC or anything?
Anything. Because we'll get Marvel. I mean, I guarantee we'll get some. I would assume at least one X-Men piece. Surely we'll get a few more. I don't know. We'll probably get another darn Superman, another Wonder Woman. Who knows?
I mean, aside from the villains that we always ask for, I am shocked, and I don't know if this is my top pick or not, but I am shocked that they have not released a Pattinson premium format.
Yeah.
That is really surprising. Now, I'm not even sure if I'd buy one. I'm in on the two, both 1/3s, the Blitzway and the Prime one. But I'm shocked. Commercially, I don't understand that.
They might have failed the likeness and just didn't get it approved.
That could be. Yeah, that's a good point.
Johnny wants a 1/4 scale Jeff Morris.
They have a track record of doing that. Yeah.
I think if they're going to rehash characters, I can see them doing a Wonder Woman again because they have not done her in quite a while, I don't think. And but if I was to pick, most people said rehash. I would like to see obviously a new Harley or Poison Ivy that go with the new style.
Be cool. Django, I want to agree to disagree with this comment because I love Prime 1. I think in a lot of ways they're unmatched in terms of the way they produce the end product. But I love that it's different from XM. I love that XM is different from Sideshow. I love that Sideshow is different than Tweeterhead. And I like that they're all different looks, but also price points. Because, again, if you're spending $2,000 on a Prime 1 piece shipped versus $600, a little over $600 shipped for a Sideshow piece, I'm glad that there's different, Do you guys agree with that? I mean, I feel like there is a place. There's a place for everybody.
Yep, very much so.
And to say too about the differences, something I really appreciate with Sideshow is last year at this event, they announced the Huntress. 1 year later, she's going to be getting collector's hands. Where Prime 1, they just put up the Vampirella this past week. She's not coming out to 2024 at the earliest.
Yeah, earliest.
And that's before shipping durations, which, if you're doing economy, shipping to the US, that's 3 months on top of that wait. So you're talking mid-2024 at least. So I appreciate the time frame that Sideshow works within. Even though they're not going to be giving us as much at once, I like being able to order something within a year, I can have it.
I mean, even though we complain about presentation, there is still no question that Sideshow is still phenomenal. They are, they've been consistently producing quality. They've been consistently producing amazing characters. From time to time, we will get new characters like this guy right here. We get with this awesome Batman Who Laughs, which is coming home to Dan here real soon.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes. That's why I wanted to tease you a little bit with it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. So they are still phenomenal, and they still have great customer service. They still have a very, very quick turnaround time, like Matt just said. And so, yes, we're disappointed about certain things, but at the end of the day, they are still a phenomenal company, and I will continue to support them because they are fantastic. Again, I think we complain and we talk about it on the show sometimes is because we hope that it improves. We wish that it changes because we want them to do well. We want them to succeed. We want to get excited just like we did in the past. And, I know if I am at San Diego Comic-Con, I'm going to be running around there like a giddy little 5-year-old, and so I know I will feel that excitement. But I just feel like, again, I feel like this event leading up to it, now that I know what they're doing, because again, they were real secretive. They usually release schedules and all that stuff ahead of time, but they didn't this time. And so I just feel like this is going to be a little bit of a.
I think it's more of a sales plug to provide discounts and sell some of the stuff that's currently out for shipping, and then lead up to the new stuff coming up.
But they're doing that anyway. Usually, don't they do that daily anyway with all their stuff?
Well, everything right now in stock is 10% off, and
great deal. Not everything. I did find that out today. It is not everything, but there is a lot 10% off, and I know that's how I was able to get my Harley. Sorry guys, we just get hitting with spam.
How do they keep coming back? Huh?
I don't know. We block them. Maybe their names are a little different.
Could be. I reported. I don't know if it goes to you or to the YouTube.
Hopefully it goes to YouTube. Anyway, sorry about the spam, guys. Can't do much about it, but I don't know what we were saying. We were saying about the 10% off. I mean, I think we all took advantage of it. Everybody in this room.
Yep.
So, anyway, what did everybody answer? Let's see. I think Matt, you said a new Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually waiting for a new Joker, so I'm glad they did release a new Joker. I would like to see a new
Will you be
Harley.
ordering this one?
I don't know. I decided to change my Joker up to a 3rd scale Joker just because it's like more of a standalone piece where I have Joker now in my collection. But yeah, that new one's tempting. I don't know if I can pass that up, so I'll have to see if I can do some rearranging. I would still like to see, obviously, a Riddler. I would still like to see a Raven to go with the Starfire they released, a year or two ago.
That'd be cool.
I'm trying to think for Marvel what I would like to see. I'm trying to think what they haven't done yet. Not too sure. Really enjoying the Mythos line, so yeah, all those statues. So
and that Vader. I think for me, if I had to pick one premium format right now.
Well, you've had that OG Joker we keep going back to Joker, but you've had that OG Joker for a long, long time. So I'm sure you've been waiting for maybe something new.
I have.
That just nails it, like
And I don't want to say that I like this new one better than the OG yet. I'm gonna have to think about it, but I like that it's sculpted, whereas the OG still has that fabric.
Yeah.
And it really is the last piece of my collection that has fabric on it.
Yeah.
And so that tells you how old it is because I don't have any other premium formats with clothing. Not even a fabric cape. I've got all sculpted capes other than my brand new Azrael, which is right there.
Nice.
And that's my only fabric cape right now. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever part ways with that OG Joker. I don't know. But as a what I'm hoping for this week, now that I saw this Joker, I'm hoping. I don't know. I feel like for me, Two-Face. But I think for the community, I'd like to see a Riddler done. Because I feel like he's the number one requested character.
Now would be the time to do it. Why, he's been,
Eric, you would think. We've talked about it for 3 months or 4 months now. It's like, you would think that there would be 100 new Catwomans, 100 new Riddlers. Yeah. But I feel like the timing was off.
Well, I'm sure, with the movie hype, and I'm sure he'll pop back up in the next movie as well. So,
yeah,
now's the time to do it. But with all these, statues, these things, you guys know they go in the works for maybe a year or two before they even get released. So it's like you never know what's coming.
Daniel, Chris, when did you get your Huntress back in your collection? Not quite a year ago, I don't think. I got the fabric cape versus the sculpted cape that I had. Dan, did you ever pick one? Did you ever pick a premium format?
No, but what's funny is I was looking at it yesterday. But no, I have too many other pieces that I know are coming down the pipe that I'm going to want and I need space for. So.
No, I mean, if you could have one character that they would make this week.
I thought you were asking me about Huntress.
No. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the premium format that maybe would be shown.
I'd really like to see. I'd love a good Riddler. If they did a really good quarter scale Riddler, that would be awesome. But I have very specific ideas about what I want in a Riddler. I don't know if anybody's saw the. There was a recent, I don't remember which issue, and what's funny is I have it in a box next to me, but I don't know exactly where. There's a recent issue of Batman where they did, Ben Oliver did a variant cover, and it's got Riddler on it. I'd love to see that kind of a Riddler. I want him a little darker. Like, I wouldn't want him in a bright green suit, like over cartoony.
What about Jim Lee, though? Like the over the shoulder with the cane and the bowler hat, would you want that? Or is that too?
I don't think that would go. See, but I'm looking for a piece that kind of matches the aesthetic of Sideshow's. I've got Scarecrow and Freeze, and I'd love a Riddler that kind of fits that design aesthetic.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be great. I think for me, that big bowler hat with the cane, I think that's what I would want from Prime 1.
From Prime 1, exactly. And I bet they
go with my Hush line.
Yeah.
But in terms of Sideshow, I think I would want something a little darker and a little grittier. And somebody said Clayface. I really want a quarter scale Clayface. I think that would be a no-brainer piece. You could do so much with it. How that's not done? It has to be a license thing. It just, or a priority thing, I guess, maybe. But I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I just don't get it.
I mean, the way that both Scarecrow and Freeze sold for them, I can't believe that they're not doing a couple more.
Well, but you could still get Sideshow and Freeze. Scarecrow and Freeze on their website right now, though.
Yeah, but what's the ES on those things? It's huge.
Yeah. Well, and the EXs are sold out.
Yeah.
So, that's the thing. And the ESs on some of these pieces haven't been too big since then.
Yeah.
Which is great for collectors. So, I don't know.
DB Madness mentioned Man Bat. Oh, my God. I'd love a Man Bat. Oh, my God.
I think the closest we got was that Nightmare Batman.
Yeah. That was... But it doesn't look like Man Bat, though.
That doesn't look like Man Bat. That's not who it was supposed to be. I'm saying that's the closest we've got.
Yeah.
A new Killer Croc. I would love a new Killer
Croc.
Yeah,
a new Killer Croc PF would be cool.
Just all of these are, to me, they're no-brainer pieces that I think would do very, very well and spark, especially if there's so many new collectors in the community.
There was that, I think it's a custom, but that Solomon Grundy
Yeah.
that was going through the groups. That was amazing looking.
Yeah, that was
It was,
cool.
If,
And the
somebody
clay
could do
face.
that would be
I was.
that would be an awesome hit for Sideshow. Go with their monster theme too.
I have publicly stated many times that I'm not a custom guy, but that would be a piece that I would buy in a second. And I actually was texting back and forth with Mr. X this week, and I didn't realize that's a quarter scale piece.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I thought it was third scale.
I thought it was third, but he's such a big character, I guess.
There's a whole line of those customs, and they're all quarter scale.
Yeah, that
wow.
clay face is really good too.
Yeah, the clay face is good.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's really
Well,
good.
you guys will have to send me that.
No, but I think Mr. X was getting all of them except for that Grundy because he couldn't get it.
He couldn't get it?
He can't get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
But he wants it.
Is he still?
I love it. That's why I keep saying, like, maybe I can convert that Hulk to Grundy because they look so much alike, really. But I got to quit doing that. And then I get yelled at. I'm like, don't you dare convert something. Don't you dare touch Vampirilla.
Well, that's when you want to see the Talley Al Ghul.
Yeah. That Vampirilla, man, I think I'm going to get her.
You should.
It goes against my entire collection, but you saw that crossover with Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
I kind
It
of
has
feel like
bats.
I kind of feel like that about the new Hulk. The legendary Beast Hulk.
Which one do you like? Which torso?
I like them all. I think they're amazing.
Like the older one. Yeah.
I like the older one too. I even would go so far as to say I like the gray Hulk. I don't know. I mean,
The Kirby face.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the one I like. The
Kirby face, exactly.
I think I like the Rage face, but the best.
Yeah, they're just it's just an amazing piece. I think that's going to be a Grail piece. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
To me, it's
How
by
much do you
far
think
the best Hulk done.
We'll talk about it on Rogues, but
Yeah.
like, what do you think the price point is going to be on that?
North of 3.
You got to remember, also you could display the torsos as busts. So now you're getting bust stands
Yeah.
with the torso. That's even more for price
Are
and
they going to
shipping.
offer it as you could buy all three together?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like
Well,
all
what did it
three
say?
torsos
It comes with
together.
2 busts, I think, to display the torsos or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
They'd
you
be
can
crazy.
buy them individually too, right? Or we don't know yet.
I know I saw something that said you could buy, I think, all 3, and then it comes with the 2 bust stands. So just imagine what that's going to be like in price and shipping. And then I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess you can buy one by itself, I would assume.
Ryan Eckholt is saying the overall pack with all 3 is supposed to be $3K. Ryan,
way.
there's no way.
There's no chance in hell.
No way.
Man, if he is right,
There's
I will
no-
eat crow, but there's no way.
That can't be.
No. Say Board Cube 1 or 2 says I saw an option for discounting all 3 for 4K. Might be talking.
3K plus 3K shipping.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think of that base.
Yeah.
Even the torsos.
It's just
I mean, I'd be surprised all 3 of them for that price, but
No way. No
let
way.
me wet everybody's whistle.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I would imagine each torso and the stand is a box by itself.
Yeah. And by the way, that Thor is enormous. So, I mean,
and the base is enormous.
yeah. I mean, Delaney's got that Thor, and we've seen him standing next to it and for scale, and it's huge.
Cool.
And that Hulk just dwarfs it, which is great because it's perfectly in scale. I saw some other pictures, Chris, and I think you're the one that posted them over the weekend where we saw these together with the Iron Man prototype. I tell you what, these all together look amazing.
Yeah, I really like this line. Even the Thanos, too, is awesome.
The Thanos looks awesome. Yep.
I like the bases with like the engravings and all that. I'm just like,
Yep.
Sorry, I froze.
Oh.
Sorry, what did you say, Dan? I'm sorry.
I was saying you had posted those pictures over the weekend from the toy event out in Asia, and the Iron Man prototype looks great. Eric was saying that the Thanos prototype looks great. just love the line. I think they look just awesome together.
I have been in contact with Legendary Beast's owner, and that is Jay Sia, and he's the one that allowed us to have the footage. I don't know if you guys watched the tour, but he's agreed to come on Rogues Gallery Live, and I'm anxious to talk to him about some of these things, and also talk about the possibility of a DC license. And I mean, imagine again. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I mean, obviously that would probably make Prime 1 sweat a little bit. But hey, the more the merrier.
That's right. Yep.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yep.
We're definitely on. I was only going to go an hour tonight, so I appreciate everybody sticking with us. Still got 188 people watching. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Definitely hang out with us Wednesday night. We'll do Rogues Gallery Live. We'll talk about more of our predictions with the rest of the crew, and we'll also look at a ton of photos and talk about all things geek that night. So again, please join us Wednesday night at our normal time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I did get, for those of you that were listening earlier, I did repurchase my Arkham Killer Croc. So I will be doing a live unboxing when that comes in. I'm not exactly sure if that'll be this week or next week. We'll see. It's coming from Maryland, so not too far from Dan's neck of the woods. So and also Matt's neck of the woods as well. And I guess Eric's, you're kind of up there too. So yeah, not all of you guys. So anyway, keep Dan and Matt or Eric, keep working on your wives about, coming to San Diego, and we'll keep talking, but hopefully I'll be able to make an official announcement for that here real soon. And anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up tonight?
No, this was fun. Really appreciate everybody joining.
Yeah,
absolutely. And again,
good chats with everyone. And, even though the show we were not feeling it so much, it was still a good time.
Yeah, it's always nice to hang out with everybody. I really appreciate everybody being here. And again, thank you, gentlemen, for being on the show tonight. And we'll see you guys Wednesday night for Rogues Gallery Live. Good night, everybody.
Sounds good. See you guys.
See you in the back cave, everyone.